What's good, YouTube? I'm back at it again with another video. For those of you that are new, my name is Josh. Today I'm going to talk about some habits that can make drastic improvements in your life. Now, the first habit that I want to talk about is called habit stacking. This was introduced to me in the book Atomic Habits by this guy. So, what habit stacking is basically pairing an existing habit that you have with a new habit that you want to start, but you're just having some trouble getting started with. So, for an example, let's say you brush your teeth every morning and every night. Let's say you want to start a new habit of stretching before bed, stretching in the morning. So you wake up, you eat, you have your coffee, you brush your teeth, and then you link that brushing your teeth activity habit. Basically, what you're trying to do is link that habit of brushing your teeth with the new habit that you want to start. So that when you do brush your teeth, you're going to be like, oh, I'm brushing my teeth, which means I have to stretch. It'll take some getting used to, and the hardest part will be starting it, obviously. But first, try it out. It'll come quite easily. I've done it before, and it's pretty good. You learn to associate. You trigger your brain to have to do that new activity when you do ones that you already find pretty easy or that you have to do that are necessary, like showering, um, getting up, getting dressed, brushing your teeth, whatever. We all have different habits and schedules. So find ones that are pretty easy and even maybe likable for you to do. And then you want to adopt new habits that you'd like to start and put that in after. That's basically what habit stacking is. It's just saying after habit X, I'm going to do habit Y. Now, the second habit is called multipurpose multitasking. I learned about this through one of Ali Abdul's videos. And basically, what you want to do is while you're doing a task that is not requiring your full attention or focus, so like doing the dishes, doing the laundry, you'll want to repurpose it so that you're getting information or doing something more productive. Or I think the main way to use this is to gain information while you're doing stuff that has to be done. So basically, you want to say, okay, I have all these dishes I gotta do. It takes me like 20 minutes to do all these dishes. I'm not doing anything. It's not requiring my full attention. I can now put on an ebook on whatever it is that you'd like to learn more about. If it's a skill you want to pick up, if it's a book on financial wealth, financial freedom, if it's on happiness, psychology, habits, whatever, you can put on any ebook and gain that information while you're doing something that has to be done. You can do the same thing with doing the laundry. Laundry can take you, it depends on how much laundry you have, 30 minutes to an hour, whatever. If you got to do the laundry, that can take quite a lot of time, and that's a lot of unused time to the full potential. There's so much potential that you could be using. You could be gaining so much more information while doing all these tasks. Think about how many tasks you have to do in a day that don't require your brain. So your brain's just chilling there in idle mode, like autopilot. You're just a zombie just doing these tasks. You could be gaining valuable information and changing your life slowly each and every day. If you compound these habits, you're gonna be doing well, buddy. Now the next habit I want to talk about is kind of something that I've given my own name. You know the saying, out of sight, out of mind, right? Get ready for insight in mind. Josh, what the frick are you talking about? Excuse my French. So basically, insight in mind is the opposite of out of sight, out of mind. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? So basically, this forces your brain to see something that you don't normally see in your everyday life, if that makes sense. Let's say you want to go to the gym, but you're lacking motivation. You don't really want to go most days, or some days, or on the weekend, or whatever. Do small habits like putting your gym clothes out in your on your bed or on the table or wherever, so that it's in your field of vision, in your sight, in your field of sight, in your vision every day. Putting your gym clothes out on the bed or out for you to see is going to trigger your brain to say, hey, I should probably do this. My clothes are already out. It reminds me I have to go to the gym. And also, do I want to go to the gym or do I want to pack these clothes away and feel bad about myself? If you want to stay more hydrated, you can put water bottles out in your house, just glasses of water if you don't have any bottles. just set up random full glasses of water around the house for you to see it and trigger your brain to say, hey, I should probably be drinking water right now. I should probably be hydrating. And then you'll be more inclined to do it when you see it. It'll make you either feel guilty about yourself, or it will just remind you to say, hey, I need to do this. I need to do that thing. So yeah, insight in mind. The fourth thing I want to talk about is reading. Reading is quite simple. No, I don't mean reading those fantasy fiction stuff. You can if you want, but it's not really that beneficial. Sure, you'll add a few new words to your lexicon, maybe. A few extra words to the vocabulary, but that's nothing compared to these other books, like the self-help books. There's a bunch of other self-help books that I mentioned in the previous video: Atomic Habits, Millionaire's Fast Lane, The 4-Hour Work Week. Anything basically on finance and habits and things that can help you to get to a better place in your life, where you'll be more successful and more happy, and learning skills. There's a lot of beneficial books out there that you can benefit from. So just do a little bit of research. Just look up best self-help books or best books on X, Y, and Z, and it'll be really helpful. Next thing is a small one. It's exercising. You could do this with gymming, weight training, cardio. Go for a run, go for a jog, even if you don't like running. Go for a walk, even. Just something. Exercise is very beneficial and it'll help you out a lot. You can pick up a sport that you like, go do some soccer, rugby, basketball, whatever. Exercise is very important for your health, and it'll also make you feel more positive about yourself and like you're doing more productive things in your day. After a workout, you always feel very chuffed about yourself. You did a good thing and your body thanks you, and it builds discipline. And finally, I want to just talk about trying new things, just putting yourself out there and trying a new hobby, a new sport, a new skill that you want to learn, playing an instrument, learning how to code, learning how to do whatever skill that can help you or just provide you with more enjoyment. And yeah, those are basically the habits that I wanted to talk about that I feel are pretty important for you to have. Those are basically all the habits that I wanted to talk about that I feel are pretty important and you could definitely benefit from. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like it and subscribe for more content, and then comment down below any videos that you'd like me to do in the future. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.